So Jamal Niaz here with Dillian Whyte. Recently announced Whyte Povetkin. We've just had the press conference for it. How excited are you to get in there with a top heavyweight?
I'm very excited, mate. Very, very excited. Obviously, it's the kind of fight I need. So I'm ready for it, and I can't wait, man. Looking forward to it.
Talk about maximum violence. You're wearing that on the shirt. That has been the storyline heading into this one. The last time that you were at this arena was against Derek Chisora, one of the best fights of 2016. Are you anticipating a similar fight to that, Fight of the Year candidate?
Yeah, it'd be a much better fight because obviously I'll be in a better place. I'm used to that. Derek Chisora was my second 12 rounder, really. That's when the distance. And, obviously I learned a lot from the fight. I moved on. The Povetkin's different style of fighter. So it's going to be good. And I'll be in a much better, fitter position than I was for that fight.
Just talking about the recent state of the heavyweight division, we actually had you comment on our Instagram, SecondsOut, about the AJ Pulev thing. Want to know who is a better opponent, Pulev or Povetkin? That was the comment.
Povetkin's a much better opponent. Povetkin, all you got to do is watch a fight, both of them fight Klitschko.
Yeah.
Povetkin did way better than what Pulev did. Obviously Pulev was meant to fight Joshua and he pulled out the fight.
In terms of the way the division is set at the moment, there are so many great fights. Even Chisora Usyk, which is set to be announced very, very soon in London. In terms of the landscape, we've got Wilder Fury 3 happening. Where's your path go right now? And I can see you're not very happy about Wilder Fury 3 as well.
No, I'm annoyed about it because it should be the next fight. But it is what it is. It's just boxing. These things happen in boxing. And, I'll just carry on the fight and having the best fights I can have in the meantime until my shot comes around,
Yeah. Recent interview with Sky Sports, obviously the main thing that came from that was actually your laughter at Deontay's loss. But one thing that I found interesting from that was your analogy of Eddie Hearn. You didn't really say that he was Don King, but you mentioned Don King walking in with Mike Tyson, out with Buster Douglas, and how hard the relationships between promoters and fighters can be when you've got your goals yourself.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you got number one and number two in the world at the minute. So, it's just business. It's nothing personal. It's just business. Obviously, it's annoying as hell, but it's just business. At the end of the day, he's trying to set up the big fight for Joshua. But regardless, one of them guys is going to have to fight me soon. All I got to do is stay undefeated, Regardless, one of them is going to have to fight me soon. Whether for all the marbles or for one of the marbles, they're going to have to fight me soon.
If there was going to be a scenario where that happened, where Eddie does push for the winner of that fight against the winner of AJ Pulev, are you looking to maintain as active as possible? I was speaking to Adam Smith before, and he said the advice that he'd give you would be to maintain as active as possible. But theoretically, if you do win this fight, you're more than welcome to sit out and wait for your shot. But I'm guessing that's not something you want to do.
I want to fight 3 times to see and be active and stay active. So, let's see.
Mentioned Andy Ruiz being a possible opponent for this one. Didn't happen. Would you be willing to give him that opportunity again, even though that you mentioned that fight fell through twice from your perspective?
Listen, if Andy Ruiz won it, he can have it, man. I'm sick and tired of these guys pretending I don't want the fight when I've offered them the fight multiple occasions and they keep turning the fights down. So, I'm here, I'm ready. We made him multiple offers. These guys just talk rubbish. They just talk shit. They all talk shit and I can't be bothered.
Where do you think he stands in this whole division now? And you mentioned that you have your views on him as a guy and the fact that he didn't take that fight. But do you think he's fallen to near the bottom of the pecking order in the grand scheme of things?
The guy is extremely deluded. He thinks his value is higher than what it is, and it isn't, to be honest.
So we're going to wrap this up now. Just want to know your thoughts on potential Usyk-Chisora fight. Who wins that one and why?
I'll back Derek Chisora because he's a full-fledged heavyweight and that man's one tough man. And if Derek's motivated and is in shape, he give anyone problems.